So, the topic of this is
I'm thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. Where it come from, do not
I'm
know.
thinking about it.
It came from him thinking about it. Because I asked him, I said, let's do a video. And then I asked him what the topic was going to be about. And he said, I'm thinking about it. And so I say, okay, well, that's what's going to be the name of it, right? And so if you all really follow my channel, you know I just did a video earlier with my ex-husband. And that was basically talking about, you know, what happened in our marriage, so on and so forth. And in that video, I was actually telling you all, that that I moved on, right? To the extent that I was engaged, so on and so forth. And this is the person that I was speaking on in that video. And so with us doing this, the topic is I'm thinking about it. What do you think about the most?
Change.
Change with what?
Mindset. Perspective.
What are you working towards in your life?
Stability. Success. Growth. Elevation.
Did me being married at one point in time ever bother you?
No.
Was it one point in time where you truly wanted to marry me?
You say one point in time as if that disappeared.
Okay, I see why you would say that. You still want to marry me?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. No, you don't. You for real? You serious? Are you?
I said it.
Why? Not why, like, oh, something's wrong, but why?
I mean, cause like I feel like I'm finna start getting emotional right now.
I just want us to
And
be our full, authentic self.
Yeah.
Look,
Get that.
I love you. I am in love with you. And even with making, I'm a strong believer in everything happened for a reason. Everything. Right? I don't know. I want you to expose you, and I want me to expose me.
I'm exposed.
Okay. Why do you want to marry me?
Cause you right for me. You fit me. You
What?
swing. We right.
What made
Until
you
we
feel like
not.
I'm right for you?
You understand. And that's all, long as you understand somebody, that's all that really needs to be for everything to flourish. But when you got an understanding of something, you know how to move with it. You know what to not to do with it.
Did you ever feel like my ex would like interfere with our relationship, or did you ever feel like I
To
would
an
just go
extent.
back to him?
No.
You
But
didn't.
why I said to an extent, because I thought you was just going to be like, leave it at that, as in speaking on interfere, yes, but far as you going back there, nah.
Go tell them to hush and to go to bed. Do you feel like I want to still marry you, or I still want us to get married?
No.
You don't? You being genuine? Are you? Why do you feel like that?
Actions.
What action?
Things that occurred.
Things that occurred, like what? Like, what do you mean?
Like, you know what happened with us and what we've been going through.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
tell me Tell me the occurred part. What do you mean occurred? What exactly?
What makes me think? What exactly makes me think I don't think you want to marry me?
Yeah, like just
What
deep.
occurred?
Yeah, like exactly. That was like, oh, okay, well, that's out the fucking window.
I mean, we not together no more. And this time actually felt different from all the other times we broke up. This the only one that felt different.
Like more serious or indefinite,
More
definite.
concrete.
It be crossing my mind. It crosses my mind like, will we end up getting back together? You know, is this whole? I honestly look at it like a break. It's why you say don't?
Cause like the other times it felt like a break. Like, you know what? Okay, man, we just this how shit go. Like, we did this fast. Okay, that's why. Okay, it's just a break. This phase. It's
Okay,
like,
so what should I look at it as?
I mean, I can't tell you how or what.
Okay, how
should
do
you
you look at it?
I mean, I look at it as, okay, shit, okay, our friendship through the midst of our relationship was authentic, always has been, always will be.
Tell me
And
how
I feel
you
like
record
that's
it.
where we at in life, is just at that friendship. I
So,
don't feel anything later.
like that will never like be a
I mean,
reconciliation or anything.
I say to myself sometimes.
Would you want a reconciliation? Honestly.
Not if it's gonna turn out the way it has been turning out all the time, all these other times. No, I'd rather just keep it like this. If that,
I want to
occurs
know
again.
what do you truly want from me? Like, as of this very moment, it's 9:53, 9:54 now, p.m. And what day is it? Tuesday, the 21st.
Mm.
What do you want from Alicia on this Tuesday, July 21st at 9:54 p.m.? What is your heart's desire with me? If you could manifest anything with me and it happens at this very moment, what would it be? And I want you to take your time and answer that. Y'all go to bed and hush because I'm recording.
I'd rather not answer that.
I want you to.
I don't want to.
Why? But we're giving them our openness. This is vital. Get outside of yourself and think about everybody else. I mean it.
I mean,
Why? Say,
one.
do you feel like it's gonna hurt my feelings or something?
No, 'cause I know it ain't. Gonna hurt
So,
your
like, what?
feelings. I want. I want a family, a future. I do.
But
No buts. I
so, if you could, please just answer me directly
do.
in one sentence at 9:55. What do you want from Alicia at this very moment? I want you to speak from whatever ground you have come to within yourself about me.
What we had, but strong.
What is interfering with it?
Can't answer that.
How you can?
I don't know the answers to answer that.
Do you go after it?
The answers?
Do you go after what it is exactly that you want from
Not anymore.
it? Why?
'Cause I feel like my efforts are wasted.
You not fighting for me.
I mean, I was, but all I hear is,
How are you fighting for me?
listen, ask me a question, I want to answer.
Okay.
This is my perspective. If it's anything different and I'm wrong in any way, okay, that's on me. But the things that I do and put out there to, like, hey, look, this is what it is. This is what I want. This is how I want to be. This, that, and third. And for you to say shit like, this what I want. I won't come across somebody like this. Or, nah, this, you look at it in a shocking way, but like, I can't believe this shit. That shit, at the time, I didn't, like, it didn't affect me then, like, when you used to comment on that, like, when you used to comment like that, but lately I realized that it have affected me in a way that I wasn't aware of yet, and it was like, it was unappreciated in a way, but I can't necessarily say that because you always express yourself to me and your appreciation to me, so it's like, when you always be like, oh, I want somebody this and that, I want somebody, and every time you say that, I feel like that's just not me. So at this point, it's just like, you know what? I feel like all my efforts and the shit I come with, that shit just not enough for you.
But it is enough. And the
It
only
can't
thing
be if-
the only thing that I say, really, just with me knowing myself, is I want somebody to fight for me. And you could correct me if I'm wrong, but
But you don't recognize the fight that I fight in my own way, though. You want me to fight for you the way
I envision
someone
it.
else fight for you, or
No, the way I
you
picture
want.
it in my head.
Yeah, you don't see my fight. You see your own fight, and
I get
I'm
you.
not finna fight your visions. Who am I to go against your visions?
I get that.
If you feel like you don't see that in me, that's not me. Okay, I'm not finna.
Why didn't you say that to me?
Why did I say that to you?
Like, come to me and just be like, look, I'm fighting for you in ways that I know how at this point in time.
You're gonna be trying to hear that shit at that time.
No, we had so much open space with us being A1, and even when we was chopping it up and you was like, you know, I want us to finish having this conversation because it's stuff that I want to talk to you about. And you was like, I'm going to come over there after I get off work. Or if I could talk to you with my earphones, I'll call you. You never brought that conversation back up.
Yeah, when I came over here, when I got off of work and I was able to come over here at the time, I didn't get no response.
No, we was good. We was kicking it. We was chilling in the living room. You never brought that up. And within that time frame, I was actually talking to myself like, okay, it's not that important to him. Whatever he wanted to say, I just didn't bring it up to you that night. But you did not bring up none of that. Nothing. But I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And as far as, you know, I have my own vision painted within myself. I understand that. And I feel that too. But even now, like even with you telling me, oh, you know, because I asked you, okay, at this very moment, if you could manifest anything with me, what would it be? You know, it was like family, relationship, whoop de whoop. But why would I have to ask you that to get that? And we've been linking up a few times. And it's just like, why not just say that then? And even when you pulled up and told me to come outside, why not just say that then? I feel like this would have still been kept to yourself is it if it wasn't for that, oh, let's make a video thing.
And it would have.
Why? Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Because these type of conversations never really get us nowhere besides in a confusion or argument.
That's only by choice. If we and we haven't been arguing over this. It's really been understanding and
because we've just
I'm
been
speaking
cool
on right now.
Yeah, right now we haven't because we just been cooling it as not nothing more. We just been vibing as friends. I mean, popping our shit and everything been so peaceful and genuine and your feelings ain't thrown off, your energy not thrown off mine. Good, like when we link, it's almost as if we just meeting again, and that like you can feel all those things in that moment. Far as when we're in a relationship, I don't like the. It's just certain vibes and energy just be throwing me off, and that's why when you come at me, it be like, it's something off with you. I could be probably reacting off some shit I took the wrong way or some shit I felt, and it's just a lot of misunderstandings in through the midst of our relationships that really cause conflicts or internal conflicts to the point we go to question ourselves about our actions or whatever the case may be. And that's just not, my mind not equipped to go back and forth with myself like that, because like I be on the verge of self-destructing and shit like that. So to dismiss those problems before they occur, I just keep certain things to myself. If I know or feel like the outcome is more tragic than uplifting, or if it's worse than what it is, if I know if it's worse than in the present, if it's worse than the end than in the present, nah. Or if I get that feeling that it's gonna be worse in the end than in the present, nah. Cause like it's like a lot of shit I gotta deal with myself, and I know in certain departments like your ass ain't dealing with that shit all type of ways. And like when we was in that hotel, it was like shit. Before I took my ring off, you was like, I asked you, I was like, since I've been knowing you, since we've been together, on and off, friends, engaged, whatever the case may be, have I brought you more harm than good? You said yes. That day, I was like, you know what? That's what even the fight in my own little way
dwindled.
Yeah, that's when that really it just.
And you know, baby,
because I love you. Why would I want to bring you harm?
I get that.
And
I get that.
Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
And I can't excel in those areas of the relationship to where I'm not harming you, or at least like if I'm bringing harm to them, I'm not even serious. Like, well, my welcome type shit like that. But I don't know.
When we were at the hotel and you asked me, if you were bringing me more harm than good. I said yes. You're 19. I'm 30. And it's not basing it off age, because you have some 19-year-olds that are way more mature than a 30-year-old. But I went outside and the Lord spoke to me. And I would tell you, like, it will take a woman to really put up with your shit at this point in time, because you're growing and you're figuring shit out, and you have shit within yourself that you are trying to break. And so if you truly know yourself without lying to yourself, then you understand why I said it was more bad than good. But I don't feel as if you should have let that interfere with the fight, because you know yourself.
It's not so much as interfere with the fight, because believe me, the fight's still there. It's more so of ain't the time, not prepared. And if this something that was or is supposed to be, that opportunity will represent itself.
So you feel like it's best if we refrain from being together right now?
Yeah.
You don't think we can do it together?
Based off of how shit been playing out.
No, fuck based off how shit been playing out. Because it all has to do with a changed or renewed mind. It all has to do with changing your perspective on things.
Yeah. I get that, but consistency is the key.
He dropped my rabbit and she scratched the fuck out my leg.
What happened? She jumped out. You dropped. What happened?
Excuse me. You talk to them.
Hey. I was just paused this.
No, you can't. Okay, look. Just speak from the heart. Speak from your spirit.
Oh.
Don't think. Whatever comes to your mind right now, just speak it.
Go after what you want. That's all I got to say. Ladybug.
Yes.
Your fans.
Yes. Did you speak from the spirit?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Go after what you want.
Are you going after what you want?
Mm-hmm.
How? Am I what you want at this point in time? Or am I what you want at a later time? That's a great question.